Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome back to my new episode, my Devlog4 of the Legends of the Artefact. Do you know what just happened? I went through 15 minutes of voiceover recording and it did not record. I was blabbering to myself, and in the end, it was all useless. So this is Devlog4 of Legends of the Artefact, and today I am blundering through tile mapping. What do you want to call it? Well, excuse me. I struggled with tile maps and tile palettes in this episode, and it's not very interesting to watch, is it? It wasn't very interesting to struggle with it either. Tile maps are a little bit complicated, and I never realized that they could be used for 2D as well as pixels. Tile maps are based on grids, and they do give the advantage of snapping to grid when designing a game, designing your scene, I mean. But, well, I don't really know why I have to use several pieces of a bush or a tree, for example, just to make a scene. So I am following a course on Udemy by Alex, who is teaching how to make an RPG. It is very, very detailed, and he used the tile palette in my last episode that I watched, in the last chapter, I should say, that I watched of his course. But well, he explained it very well. He has the tendency to be calm and explain it in so much detail. It's really, really good. But I still don't understand how to use mine, because he is obviously using a different asset pack, and obviously I am making a different game, so I'm using a different asset pack. So, well, I spent the last half hour, apart from the 15 minutes that I did not record the audio, chatting to Chat GPT, asking it questions that probably nobody has the answer to or has the time to answer. And I realized through its replies that yes, it is our own choice, and there are certain things that you can use as tiles and other things that you should use as sprites. In fact, that is the best practice approach, and I do agree with that, because it's, if you slice every single thing into pieces, it's going to get extremely complicated instead of getting simplified. I understand why the ground and the wall assets can be turned into tiles and used for designing a scene, and it does come with pre-built collider. I mean, the collider is already applied to it when you are using tiles. So it's kind of better. It's beneficial to you probably. But I also realize that there are a number of things that just cannot be used, like benches, for example, or trees, or fences, or bushes. These things don't need colliders, right? So in the next video, I will be using a different approach, and I will probably be designing a scene. I will do my best to design a scene, at least. I'm not sure how I will blunder through it. This video is going to be be my shortest, because I sped this up into 5 times, you know, so it has become a 15-minute video. But this is like, I think this must be about 4 to 5 hours of work. I did blunder through it. I was having a very hard time. You can't see it obviously on screen. So let's stop talking about tiling and let's start talking about something else. So tell me about your projects. What are you guys doing? And feel free to leave comments and ask me anything. I will do my best to answer all your questions. I will also do my best to give opinions or advices. I am good in designing more than I am in programming, which is why I'm using a course, so I am a creative in the origin, so I can design much better. But programming, development or coding, whatever you want to call it, does not come naturally to me. So I have to use references and tutorials. It's not exactly forbidden, is it? What will you do? Even if you do use ChatGPT instead of courses, you have to use a reference. So I am watching myself doing I don't know what in the video, and while I record this audio, and I do find it kind of boring. So let me talk about my journey so far. I have been working in game development since 2019. It has been 5 years, well, more than 5 years, I think. So game development is not easy. I am working solo and I work from home, and believe it or not, there are a lot of disturbances and there are a lot of problems. You might think working from home is so much easier, it's so much more convenient, but it's not. Believe me, there are a lot more disturbances at home than there are in the office. And well, yes, working solo is extremely difficult, but it's not impossible. Some of the people, some of the seniors, senior colleagues and peers that I met completely demotivated me. Sorry about that. So well, I have to say this just because it left a very deep impression on me that they were so narrow-minded. I'm not talking about one specific person, I'm talking about a specific community that doesn't want to expand their thinking. But solo is not that bad. You have to start somewhere. You cannot just form a team suddenly and from the very beginning, as soon as you start. You have to have an example, you have to have some achievements, some kind of certification, some kind of authorization to your name. And I'm not talking about those paper certificates. I'm talking about certifying yourself, being an example to whoever you want to keep as your teammates. Because the members that you are going to find, the team members, they are going to look up at you and look up to you, and they will judge you. Even if they're not really judging you, they will judge you. They will analyze everything. They will start wondering, they should think about whether you will be a good leader to them or not, whether they should join your team or not, whether you can lead them into successful career paths and a good profession or not, whether you can guide them through their career or not. That should be logical. They should be thinking about that, and if they do think about those questions, then they are the team members that do make that will be much more beneficial to you, productive and efficient, right? So being solo is difficult, but it's not bad, it's not negative, it's not forbidden, and it's definitely not impossible. So through my journey, I have created one 2D platformer that is on Steam, and I have created one 3D platformer which is on itch.io. I created the 2D platformer on my own. I took about 1.5 years to make that, and the 3D game that I released on itch.io was created with a friend of mine who lives in Islamabad. So but we used a Halloween theme, and we were just having fun, and we made that game together in only 1.5 months. It was a practice project, but I think it turned out pretty well. It's very fun to play, and it's also free. So yeah, I'm not doing that bad in my career. I did spend a lot of years in the IT industry as a content writer and a content manager, and then a client manager as well. But it was really depressing, and I didn't want to fight with clients all the time to ask them for content, ask them for verifications, ask them for confirmations, and wait and wait and wait and wait and not receive anything. In the end, you do everything yourself, and then the client says, oh, you have done this wrong. That is very depressing. It's very stressful. So I left my job then. Of course, I left my earning. It was a stable what do you call it, path, a way to earn something, keep your bank account full. But my brain account was getting empty, so I just had to leave. It was a very difficult decision to make, but I had to make it because I wanted to prioritize my own mental health first. So I do love creating things, and I love games, so I ended up with game development, and I am also a computer science graduate. So programming was one of my first loves. It's not that good. I'm not that good in programming, but I'm good enough. I can blunder through it. So the video is coming to an end. Like I said, only 15 minutes. So I want to talk about my Patreon in the meantime. I have 2 more minutes to go, and please join my Patreon. There is a free tier as well. At least you can get notified about my YouTube videos or other videos that I will be uploading. I will, inshallah, I will make behind the scenes. I will tell you about the background story of my game, the background story of my characters. I will share details about the regions of this game. I will also share the evil creatures that my characters are going to meet in each of those regions. So do stay tuned, and do go and subscribe to my Patreon. It doesn't matter if you choose the paid tier or the free tier. I don't really care. Just go and subscribe, because I want to be able to share everything with you, and I want to know that I am in fact sharing with people and not just talking to myself. Okay, Take care all, and thank you for joining me, and see you in the next video inshallah. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.